there's a story and narrative that seems to be out there that you are driving a Taz now, and like, and it's like there's nothing wrong with a Taz, guys. By the way,
awuyibambe nawo uzisinda kanjani mawucabanga itheza ngeke ipontshelwe ithaya mawungahlala nayo kuFrancis ayibo guys cabanga ke sengihlele namagucci shades wami inside the test phakathi wow nje akuna sunroof kuyashisa there's no air mara ngifake no man no people must come up with like let's come as Duranjan. Oh, come on, I'm in taxis now. Wara. Okay, let's say I fell off. Mara siaya. Quantum?
No, I don't.
Gang signs, eh?
No, but I don't want to.
Downtown? No, man. Think carefully now. There's Uber Black.
This is what we're here for. It's the L-TIDO Podcast.
Joe.
Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the L-TIDO Podcast. Today, our guest is a model. She's a reality star. She's a musician. She's a businesswoman. She's not a vixen, but she starred in one of my music videos. Please make some noise for the one and only Londie London. One time. Everybody, come on, make some noise. Hey, Londie.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm good.
Thank you for coming. I want to start the interview by an apology.
Okay.
Londie's mad at me, low-key, guys. I just want to let you guys know. She's mad. The second time we do this interview, yes, due to unforeseen circumstances, it put us in this situation,
they were very much seen.
And she's mad. I never got to attend. I couldn't attend her birthday.
Are you not coming from there?
No, but I didn't attend, but that's why I'm dressed like this today.
Love it.
I couldn't attend her birthday / launch for her, her braid.
Londie London braid. Say it right. The longest
Londie
braid
London
in Africa.
Braids.
100 inches, baby.
Oh my God. So these are the longest inches in Africa?
Yes, but I didn't do the full length today. But the fiber is the longest in Africa.
Before we get into the semantics of that, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I couldn't attend, but I saw it was a very successful event. So let's clap it up one time. Let's clap it up.
Thank you.
How does it feel? You've launched, you're doing well. You just launched Londie London braids.
Yes.
Is that what we call it? Braid.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about Londie London braid?
It's a collaboration with RHOD. So I'm a face / shareholder / it's one of them deals. So yeah, man, they called me up and they're like, we've been talking about it from like 3 years back. So I was like to them, please hit me up when it's something special because I want something different. Because fiber is the same. So they were like, okay, we've got something for you. And I was like, okay, I'm going to pull up and listen to you guys. And they were like, okay, it's the longest braid. We know you love like really long braids. So they were like, this is going to be perfect for you. And I was like, yes. And I'm going to need more colors.
Can you see how long this braid is? Can you okay.
Yes, now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm even sitting on them.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes. They can go on for years.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful to see a lot of women right now in the industry are just taking their position and making boss moves. And what I like with the braid thing is something different. I think we usually see the deals with the alcohol. So I like, this is like something different completely,
Yeah.
Obviously, Londie, we're here today. I want to talk about everything, from the joy to the pain,
Yo.
You know, the trials and tribulations.
Okay.
That's made Londie London what she is right now. You know, I want to unpack it all. But I really want to start in the beginning of things. Where you from? You know? I understand you from KZN, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know, like your dreams of being a musician is actually legit because you started singing when you were very young.
Yeah. Actually,
you were singing when you were 6 years old?
with my older sister. She was 3 years older than me. So with any song that she wants to sing, she always knew that I had that squeaky voice because I was younger. So being cover, alto,
okay,
soprano.
Okay. So you guys were performing at like family gatherings.
Yeah.
And like, obviously at that time you were very young. So like, what was like your tech rider? Like, was like 6 Oros bottles, like Twinkies?
Tido.
Like, what did you have? Like, obviously there was no Hennessy and whatever. Like, when they booked y'all, what did they say? You know,
apple munch.
Apple bus. You know what I mean?
Give me 6 apple munch.
Yeah.
Power pops. Leave it alone.
Okay, cool. So you guys are from there, and then that's where you build your interest of being a musician.
Yes.
And then you guys make a move from KZN, right?
To Witbank, yes.
To Witbank. Okay.
Because my mom got a job there, then all of us moved that side. And then that's when I ended up being in Joburg, actually. Because when I started varsity, I went to UJ.
So how was your family dynamic? Did you grow up with both your mother and your father there?
Yes, they're still together.
Oh, wow.
Getting old
That's
together.
beautiful. We don't see that no more.
Yes.
That's dope. So how long they been married for?
Wow. Actually, my dad was my mom's first boyfriend. When she was 18.
They don't make them like that no more.
My dad is 60.
They don't make him like that no more.
Yeah.
So your dad is a lucky man.
Right.
He's at the same woman, like...
She's always like, I never had a chance to look out.
That is, for a guy, that's beautiful.
Right?
Like, your woman was only with you, but it could only happen back in the day. Do you think that could happen now?
Well, with the times that we are living in...
You know, there's Instagram, messing up relationships.
You're with your man, next thing someone is DMing him. That's why we can't even post these men anymore.
For real, is that how you feel?
It's rough. When you post your man, I get you my DM same time. I'm better than Londie.
Yeah.
Yeah, same time.
So it's the reason why you guys...
Oh, so you think... Is that the reason why?
Like why most people don't post their partners?
Yeah, I respect that. I think I'm going to go that route.
Is it?
Next time, because wow, these honeys is wilding in the DMs.
A lot of people thought girls don't post their partners because maybe they're not proud how their partners look like.
No, when I'm in a relationship, I'm very proud. You can be the ugliest man. You my boyfriend. You my man. So I'm going to show you
So he
up.
makes it in the pictures. Oh, that's dope.
Yes.
Okay, that's dope. Okay, cool. I still want to, we're still in the beginning, right? So you come from Witbank. And then you make it to Joburg and you study at UJ, right?
Yes.
And your dream of being a musician is still there, right? You were UJ Idols, which I believe you came runner-up.
I was supposed to be the winner, actually. She knows. Girl. You know I killed it. I was like, I was there. Etta James. At last, my love. I killed it.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. It's on YouTube. You can actually search. I was wearing like a white bodycon dress and some platform heels. I killed it. Garrett Cliff was there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like runner-up for all the campuses.
That's crazy, Londie.
Right.
Yo, Pange, you're going to need to instill that video. You need to find that video and put it up. Can you hit us up? Like, do you still remember what you did out there?
Yeah, I do.
Can you give us a
But now.
Well, you still ain't got it? I'm sure you still...
What? I'm 10 times better now. No,
Okay,
but then the
song.
nerves actually even played a role in me being like, okay, at last, my love has come along.
Okay.
My lonely days are over.
Okay.
And life is like a song.
Oh, okay.
I was just getting to the good part.
Wow, all right. No auto-tune, you know what I mean? Like, straight like that.
And they think Big Booty Hands can't sing.
For real.
Yo.
Who are these guys? I think Big Booty Hunt can sing.
Nyabazi.
Oh, okay. Not me.
No, Londie must just leave the singing. Twitter.
No, not me. I advocate for the Big Booty Hunts.
But on Housewives, I sounded horrible on that episode. I was like, who is this?
Okay. Before we get there to the Housewives, okay? So then you carry on with the dreams of you being a musician.
Yeah.
You join a label, right? Infamous label called Ambitious Records. How does that happen?
I was actually at studio. The big boss found me there. He was like, what are you doing?
They just find you randomly?
Do you sing? Yeah, because I was working on my music as well.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, do you sing? Because they were trying to work on a beat for one of the artists. So I was there. So they're like, oh, you sing? And I was like, yeah. I played him some of my stuff because at that time, Hennessy. At that time,
yeah.
At that time, I already had a song with the Ghanaian artist, D Black.
Oh, yeah, I know D Black.
He's actually big that side.
Yeah,
so I had a song with him. So when he was in Cape Town, we did a song together. So I played him the song. And he was like, oh my God, you got something. And I was like, okay, can I sing you the songs? And then you think about it. And then he actually hit me up a week or two after that. And then, it was like, okay, we're willing to sign you. Let's change the brand. Let's make you an artist. No more Instagram model.
Okay. And then how was your experience being on Ambitious? Because we hear a lot of stories from people. Ambitious, like, especially, like, I'll give Ambitious props because they know how to spot talent. Most definitely. We can't take that away from them. But obviously, there's always stories of artists not being happy being on that label. How was your experience?
Well, did you ever hear anything?
Yes, that's what I'm asking. Like, how was your experience?
Well, I had a good experience. The only thing was that, it's a record label. You can't choose when you want to drop. What do you want to drop? There's also that. Because us as artists, because we're creatives, we have that thing. We would say, when you do a song tonight, you want to drop it tomorrow. It happens. You know that. So when you're with a label, any label actually, you can't do as you please. So I guess maybe those are one of the things that people actually, struggled with the label. Same with me. But nonetheless, I had a good experience with Ambitious. They actually helped me to take off with my music career.
This is refreshing to hear this from about Ambitious. Because we always hear the negative.
Give props
that's what I'm saying. This is refreshing. This is refreshing.
Because once people take off, sometimes they forget where they come from.
Most definitely.
So with me, I appreciate every step that I take in my life. Every step that I take, I appreciate it. So when I left them, I knew that I needed to grow.
Okay.
So, but at that time, what they did for me, I appreciate it.
Big up to Ambitious Records. Like we always hear the negative side when things become sour at the end. So let's just give them a big up. So you move on. You move away from the music space a little bit, right? You start doing different things. You're a multifaceted woman,
Yes.
You start getting into reality TV. You were on Durban House, like how do I say it correctly? Real Housewives of Durban.
Yeah.
You are okay. There's a difference with the real.
Yeah, real.
How do you even become on that show? How does that happen?
First of all, you need to have the house, the cars, the husband, divorced, married, engaged, whatever it may be. You need to have the personality, of course, star factor. Yeah.
So what made you say, okay, cool, I would like to do this reality show?
Well, I was in that space. Tick.
Okay.
Yeah,
the cars, the house. Yeah, okay.
The fiance. So at that time, and I was based in Durban. Okay. So it made so much sense for me. And my friend Annie was already on the show. So
so you had a friend that was on the show.
Yes.
Already.
So it made sense for me to be on the show. Yeah, so that's how it happened.
And how was your experience on the show?
Wow. It was tricky.
Elaborate. What do you mean it was tricky?
I mean, it was interesting. I had never been on a reality show, live TV, actually.
First
for that
of all,
long.
before you even carry on, is it real? I know this real. It's real. Everything is real that we see on the show.
Well, as
Obviously, I
the
know-
housewives, we try to not make it real. Like, they just told me I'm gonna link up with you. You know, there's that.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's like at the end of the day, you don't even know what we're gonna talk about, what's
Okay.
gonna happen. So it is real.
Okay.
It is very much real. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I had a good time on the show, good time with the ladies. It was very interesting. And it was very time consuming though.
Yeah, like shooting a reality show is time
Yeah,
consuming.
it is.
So maybe tell me like the good things about shooting that reality show, and maybe the not so good things about shooting that reality show.
Shooting the reality show is great.
Mhm.
The not so great part is watching the show, because now you get all these different opinions from people that you didn't expect, because you were living the show.
Mm-hmm.
So now this person is sitting there and they're doing the edits of the show, and they're like, "Oh, Londie was mean in that moment," and you're like, "No, but they didn't show that part when she pointed at me." That's the crazy part of the show. That's the part that I didn't like, because all the time I used to like end up being grumpy watching the show.
Oh man.
Or I used to cry about it. And then Khadi would call me, my manager, should be like, "No, it was a great show. Relax, it was awesome. You did amazing." And I'm like, "No, but Twitter hates me. I'm trading on top because I was mean to someone and I was not mean." So yeah, that's what happened on the show.
Obviously, for you to be on the show, you were a real housewife. So you are obviously a wife.
Is that the criteria?
Like besides obviously the cars that you spoke about,
Yeah.
and the home and everything else. And the
Obviously,
stuff
there's
like
no
that,
need for you to
which
be a
you
real
mentioned.
housewife.
Exactly. So
So why you still like, so you were
No.
like a real...
no, I want to like speak about everything concerning that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You were married at the time. when you joined the show.
No.
No,
I was Bengloboliwe,
that's married.
Dowry.
Yeah, that's married. No.
Well, in the Zulu culture, you still have to go through many like events
So are
to
you
get
saying
to that point.
you are
where
not officially married at that
I
time?
was engaged. I was on my way.
Okay. How did you get engaged?
What do you mean?
You said you were
How does
engaged.
someone
How did that
get
happen?
engaged? A man loved me and he proposed.
How did you propose?
Well, we actually talked about it. We're like, okay, at this time of the year, this should happen, you know, because it was locked down. We were already living together. There was that. So yeah, we talked about it. And then obviously pregnancies also popped up. So then there was even more pressure.
Okay, actually, just start at the beginning. How did you guys meet?
Well, what this guy did
what
was
did he do?
book me for his birthday celebration.
He think he's slay.
He booked me because...
So this thing is true about these promoters trying to book a lady that they like just to get close to
Hey,
them.
angikhulumela abanye abantu.
You see why females are booked. Okay, anyway.
Booked
carry on.
and
Yeah.
busy. Zothola
Okay.
umuntu imali yakhe ayipheli. Solo ka bo. Kanti promote imbizele sama.
Okay, he books you for an event.
Yeah,
What was happening? Was his birthday?
it was his birthday celebration. It was
Yeah.
like a nice boat cruise situation. And he invited me.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was there as like an appearance.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we only started dating like a month and a half, or if not 2 months after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he books you for the thing. On that day, I assume he's keeping it professional. He's not saying anything about, hey, I like you.
Yeah.
No.
It was very
It
professional.
was very professional. And then he starts hitting you up and some, okay.
Yeah,
Can I
like
take
then
you out for
he
dinner?
started hitting me up because he didn't even have my number after that day. He was
Oh.
calling like me through management.
Oh, okay. So when he asked you for your first date, did he even do it through management?
No, because then he eventually got my number.
Okay.
Yeah, so he used to call me every day. What's the plan?
Mm-hmm.
What you up to?
Mm-hmm.
What you trying to make me pay for?
Mm-hmm. What did you make him pay for?
I didn't make him pay for anything.
Okay. And then what attributes did he have like for you to be like, okay, I think I can date this guy?
It was the support,
Mm-hmm.
his consistency
Okay.
at the time. And yeah, the support for me was a big thing because you never get that from a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Support
and the
me
consistency.
from like, so we just make it
Supporting the
like,
career and your future goals
Uh-huh.
and the woman that you eventually want to become.
Mm-hmm.
if someone is saying that I'm willing to be with you, like throughout that step of the way, then it makes sense for you guys to be together.
Okay. So he supports you like, oh, okay, I like this guy supporting me. And then you guys start dating. And then it's locked. There's no distractions, you know. He locks it down.
He locks me in, not down. He locks me in.
And he engages you.
Yeah.
How did you do it? How did you propose? Or it was just like, yo.
It's not the proposal I was dreaming. It was like it needs to be done because like we talked about it and it was supposed to be done like later on in the year. And then girl got pregnant because lockdown. And we were like, oh.
You got pregnant because of lockdown?
Well, I'm blaming lockdown. Because why the hell was I in the house the whole time?
Oh, okay.
And what the hell was I supposed to do?
Yeah, lockdown. A lot of people got busy. Lockdown, yeah.
No, we got played.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, that happened. And then obviously the pressure of the family, because like I'm a grown woman.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for the right time to have my kids when I'm married. So it made sense for us to take the further, which we did before I started showing or anything. It was way earlier.
Okay.
I was like maybe a month in. Then he came. How does the Zulu men do it? Yeah.
So you guys
the notes were there.
Were together for how long?
Wow. It was actually like an on and off relationship since 2018.
Okay, so this is before lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we broke up. We got back together. But we broke up for a really long time. 2019, 18. Because we had like a really hectic fight and then with Instagram Hans involved. We didn't break up because of a Hans.
Instagram.
And then he dated this other girl when we broke up. And then people assumed that she took my man. And then later on when they dated and then we got back together, and then people assumed that I stole her man. So then now people are thinking that it's karma now that we... Oh, yeah, is anything you show?
Yeah, but they don't know any better. Like
No, yeah, but like I feel like they were confused more than anything.
Okay, true. So they understand.
Wait,
yeah.
He dated me first. Well, I dated him first.
Okay.
And then we broke up, and then he dated that other girl, which they assumed that the child was his.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everyone assumed that.
Okay.
But we went into that.
Okay.
And then they broke up. Yeah, and then we got back together afterwards. But Angim Tatsanga from anyone, he was very much roaming in the air.
So we are clear.
When I took him
so he was single at that time?
I believe so. I believe so.
Why did you take him back?
He was very like persistent, calling my mom, calling everyone around
calling
me.
Your mom?
Yes, he even like went in that deep. And I didn't talk to my mom for like weeks because like she eventually was on his side. Like, yo.
Wow, hey, that's a move. Mom,
yo,
next time I'm in a situation. Yeah,
no, don't do it. Look at where I am right now. Did it work?
Okay, I guess not.
Always trust your gut. Because at that time, I was like, I'm not going to go back to him. And then eventually, he was, persistent. Talked to the parents. I was like, okay, this guy's serious. He's making me look bad. You just see how it goes, And it was the perfect time. Also lockdown. Shine. Lockdown did a lot for us.
So then you guys got married. Got engaged, sorry. And then obviously you guys are not together anymore. Where did it all go wrong?
Oh, when the plans in the beginning change.
What were the plans in the beginning?
Oh my gosh, so many things happened. No, when you started off being like a consistent man, a man that was supportive, a man that, did whatever it took to make your woman happy, and then you stop doing those things, what is going to happen?
Yeah, obviously problems will arise.
Yeah, problems will arise, and then obviously now there's kids involved. So it got to a point where the relationship was very dark for me. There was no support. He was still living his bachelor life, and now I felt like I had the plans. Ngingedwa. When we actually had the plans together. So that's what happened.
So it was not because of a woman. You guys broke up?
No. Who was that girl that was trending because she took my man?
I don't know.
And she was pregnant.
I don't know.
Do you know her?
No, I don't.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Okay, so we gonna clarify that you guys didn't break up.
Yeah, it was never because of a woman. It was never because of cheating. It was just because we didn't see eye to eye. Like, we didn't have the same aspirations that we had in the beginning. And for me, I just felt like he switched up on me. I just feel like he changed. I just feel like he lied more than anything. I feel like he lied. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I was dribbled.
Hey man, it seems like to be.
Hey, Bomina, I stopped my music career. Ngabo mama, I was at home. I was doing what I could. And this man.
Fish.
Hey, let's
get you another drink.
Okay. Not this man.
Okay, so I read an article. Maybe if you
Who's the source?
I read an article on the internet. If we can just maybe clarify for us. I read an article that said, basically with you guys, what happened is he got you a car, right? He got you a car X6.
Yeah.
And then apparently this car, you were only supposed to use it for fetching the kids, right? This car was not for social things, for partying or whatever. And then you went to a club. You went to go party, right? With the car.
Wow.
And then when you went to go party with the car, when you were inside, he came and took back the car.
Sure.
Is this true?
Okay, let me tell you what really happened. Okay, yes, there were certain rules that he was trying to lay.
Yes, which, okay.
Yes, there were certain rules that he was trying to lay in terms of the car situation. Well, obviously, we were not together. So you cannot report your whereabouts to someone that you're not together with. First of all, you're not even checking on the kids, but you want an update on where I am. Does that even make sense to you? Okay, moving on. On that day, I wish I could remember the date, which I don't. I was at a Remy Martin event. And yes,
Remy Martin, pay us a go out for this ad, yeah?
Yeah. And yes, when I did walk out, the car was not there.
So you went to go party and then you just walk outside?
Now I can't It's a Remy Martin corporate event.
Okay. And then you walk outside, the car's gone.
And then I'm outside and I'm ready to leave. It's not even late. And I'm like, okay, where's this car? And I literally told the guard that please keep a close eye on this car because it was not the first time the car was taken from me.
Damn. Wow. So this was a regular occurrence, like whenever you leave to do work or anything social.
Whenever I'm in Joburg.
He would take the car.
Yeah.
How does he do that?
Tracker.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think he was checking my whereabouts. I don't know.
how far are we with you guys are obviously not together no more. Is he at least there to support the kids?
Well, I don't know what you mean by
Emotionally, financially?
emotionally, definitely not. Financially, he does what he can and whatever he wants to do. No one can tell him at which time the kids need that financial support. He just sends whatever he wants to send. And physically, he's not there.
That's crazy. So have you like maybe tried to go to court, maybe to try have more of
No, I would never do that. I would never do that. I feel like there's no need. He has chosen his path. I don't know, whatever you may call it. He chose the way he wants to deal with the situation, so I respect that. If he feels like there's no need, I'm fine with that. He can do whatever he can do for the kids. He can do it, and then when they grow up, eventually they'll decide if they want a relationship. Because clearly he's decided not to have one.
That's sad, man. So, but for you, for yourself, you don't feel you need a formal assistance when it comes to that?
No, I don't believe in forcing things. If he doesn't believe in supporting the kids, it's fine. I will work harder for my kids. And then, I mean, he can decide. If he wants to be a sperm donor, well.
Wow. Like, your courage and you actually not taking it there, like, I don't know if I should say commendable, but I obviously feel the kids do need support.
Yeah.
You are doing like well for yourself now. I mean, you're a boss lady. You know what I'm saying? You started a company to make sure that you take care of everything else.
Yeah.
What else are you doing besides the braid company? Is there anything like Londie is doing to take care of yourself financially?
Yeah, I do have a company. I do events. Evolve Fest. I did my first one last year in November. It's just after I gave birth. I do work as well, like supply, tender stuff as well. And yeah, man, I'm just trying to, and obviously my brand, the music. I'm pushing that as well.
Oh, you're back to the music?
I'm back to the music. I'm back in studio. The mom must work. Because you know, yeah, there's no assistance. I need to work. I need to do what I can.
While I was speaking to you last time, there was also like a rumor that you spoke to me about. There's a story and narrative that seems to be out there that you are driving a Taz now, and like, and it's like there's nothing wrong with a Taz, guys. By the way,
abanga sengihleli neDiana kwi-Taz. Yayibona ibambule la ithaba. Awuyibambe nawo uthi sindakanjani. Mawucabanga i-Taz angeke ipontshelwe ithaya uma ungahlala nayo ku-Francis. Ayibo guys. Cabanga ke sengihleli namaGucci shades wami. Inside a Taz. Phakathi. Wow. Nje akuna sunroof kuyashisa. There's no air mara ngifake. No man. No, people must come up with like Beka lesikhoma sidura njani. Awucabanga babe bathi I'm in taxis now. Wara. Cabanga ke sengihleli ke okay ke. Let's say vele I fell off. Mara siyaya. Quantum.
No, I don't.
Cabanga nje gang signs, eh?
No, but I don't want to.
Downtown. No, man. Think carefully now. There's Uber Black. There's things. Come on, at least it's Uber in Uber Black. Don't do that. No.
Guys, we're not saying there's anything wrong with people that take taxis.
Oh, yeah. And the shoes at Jimmy Choo.
Ooh, okay.
Real crystals. 30K. Kitchen.
Wow. Okay.
Imagine in a taxi. Wow. See? Hey, Gucci belts, yeah, cheap cheap stuff. Londie London braid in a taxi. Ngiyadlala girls and not saying, hey. Ikhona kuma-rubber stud. Ikhona ma-China Mall. You can get it there. Downtown. Yes. But akusho ukuthi ngigibela ama-taxi. Thank you. Love you.
You sound like a high maintenance.
Mara now is on the perfume no guy. Oring. Tabak no guy takes. No, man. No, respect me.
Londie, you sound like a very high maintenance girl. Is this like, are you like heavy maintenance? Like, does a guy need to be like making sure that he's dropping like bags on you every month?
No, it's not a make sure situation. Like we all have our standards.
Okay.
I like
What
to
is your
say
standard?
that. You have a standard, right? You're like, okay, I want her in like proper weaves, proper body, this. You know, she needs to dress well. I also have.
What is Londie London standards?
I need to have need to go to school.
Like what is a prerequisite? Matric, or you need to
No,
be above?
come on now. Oh, gown.
The guy needs to be
something in a stamp giving. You understand? Come on now. Podium. For you to qualify, okay, first, okay.
Wow,
Ufundile. Yeah, ufundile. Usebenzayo.
Okay.
Has a real job. These jobber guys don't have jobs.
What do you mean?
You know, but they be doing weird stuff.
What weird stuff do jobber guys be doing?
Good. But a guy with a real job, maybe a CEO.
Okay.
CEO, GM. Yabona nje, kadlang somaqhuzu nje. Respectable man.
So like a soccer player wouldn't be like...
Oh my God. Now here's a player. Soccer players. Soccer player in school.
A DJ.
They play for the rest of their lives. So they will dribble you.
What happened to chemistry? Like you like meeting someone and you guys...
Oh, yes, of course. But like when you talk, you guys talk about like, what are your dreams and aspirations? Like, what do you do? There's also that. So, okay, you might find a good-looking man that you have chemistry with. We taxi owner. And then obviously you don't want that drama, because at some point you need to bring him lunch at the taxi rank. You know?
There's drama bringing lunch at the taxi.
No, but like if you're not that hard. Like, we are in the way hambai. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing this interview at a taxi rank.
Yeah.
So obviously you'll be like, I'm gonna come into the taxi rank, so pakapi. You know that. So maybe this is not my ideal man. There's also that. So yeah, it's not a big thing, but
okay. So where were we? He needs to have. He needs to be a graduate. He needs to be a boss or a GM, proper job.
Yeah, GM, CEO. CEO.
Okay. Is that it? Is that it?
Well, the chemistry has to be there as well. Yeah, and then tall. Yeah, because I'm not doing short guys ever again in my life.
Why? What happened?
If you are short and you like, I am so sorry.
What happened with the short guy?
No, there's that thing of trying to be above when you are just forcing. And now you want to. No, so I can't. Okay. No, tall. Needs to be tall. Abe nesithunzi, abe insizwa, asebenze, I graduated. Thank you.
You're the first woman to ever say, God, you know, all women say, I want a God-fearing man.
Oh, yes, I also want a God-fearing man. Well, it doesn't mean that you have to go to church every Sunday. But
why?
like,
it's like, I feel like you women are just compelled to say that.
No, but like in the it means it's on Sabanami.
Oh, for real?
Because, you know. But like also there's this thing that got to me, like when guys like before they eat and they do this thing, it's like, yo, a God-fearing man.
So
he's thanking God for the meal. You know what I'm saying? So, and also someone that's like doing well for the community. Like I just Jesus.
You want to date Jesus?
I don't know if what I'm asking for is too much, but I just want like a God-fearing man.
Yeah, I mean, you have your own standards.
Yeah.
You should.
at least have morals that you live by. You don't have to be like God-fearing. No. It's like a respectable man who fears God or just has morals that he lives by.
Okay. Talking about men, are you dating right now?
Oh, child.
Hmm.
There is a court,
Mm-hmm.
and they are courting.
Ooh. Okay.
But yeah, I will not be swayed easily.
You will not be swayed to do what?
To get into a relationship haphazardly.
So the guy is just still on trial right now.
Well, yeah, we can say that. But
So there's candidates, Vele.
Huh?
There's candidates. There's more
how
than
long
one.
is better more share as a hand?
Yeah.
Now you're checking. That's why you need criteria. You would say, it needs to be this, it needs to be that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is like a very strong candidate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not dating yet.
Not yet.
But there is a strong candidate.
I saw some flowers on your Instagram.
Aren't you stalking my gram?
Yeah, I mean, I saw your story. There was flowers out there.
Well.
So that's the candidate.
Am I not supposed to get flowers? I didn't get flowers for... Hey, she hasn't. Ooh. Hold it.
No,
I
going
didn't get
on?
flowers for years.
Oh, how many years?
Huh?
How many years?
Oh my God. Okay, not since 2018.
How you in a relationship all this time?
Well, maybe for like more than a year, I didn't get flowers. Yeah, maybe more than a year. It was even after the breakup.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it feels good to be appreciated. So yeah.
Would you rather? There's a thing that women say like, I mean, there's a song too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather get flowers like or Prada or you know what I'm saying? Well, even
why not get both? Why do you have to choose?
But if there was an option,
don't think Sunday kids see.
But people have different love languages.
Oh yeah, true. Oh true. But now there's those roses with the notes on them. Have you seen those?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So now you don't really have to choose.
Oh,
now
okay.
it's like.
Why are you acting like the roses grow with the money on the money? Yeah, the guy obviously has to put the money on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a thing now. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it helps.
So that's the type of roses.
It helps the type
that's the type of
people.
Roses you want.
Huh?
That's the type of roses.
That's the type of roses I'm getting. Unfortunately, fortunately.
Look at him. Like you can bring me the alcohol proper. You don't have to like this guy.
No, but
he's
on
the floor.
Next
huh? He's crawling on the floor. So we don't see. I'll expose you, Pange.
He's not trying to be on the show like that.
Yeah, because Pange.
He's not the guy with the roses with the notes.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what. Yeah.
Where are the notes? Where are the notes?
Pange is mad because some girl, she didn't wanted airtime, So he sent her roses, but she wanted airtime.
Wow. Was he buying those Woolies roses?
This is generation.
Was he buying those roses from Woolies? Because that's equivalent to it. Hello, Boma 110. The most expensive 220. Huh? That's like data, airtime. If you're buying those ones, then I would also say, like, oh, you didn't have to. There's actually no need. Because those are the ones that are lending. You know those ones who are forget vazini every 3 days, 4 days, freshen up, forget pink lights. Then the guy comes up and he's like, oh, these are the roses I have for you. Come on now. You just have to walk in Woolies and should have got the yeah, you should.
We are living in rough times. A nigga can't just show your appreciation, your love with just buying normal flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a living in 2023. But I speak your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what makes you happy.
Did I say something wrong?
No, that's what I'm saying. Speak your truth.
Okay.
But I'm just
speaking for the girl, but she said she wants airtime. Yeah. And he bought the Woolies. Yeah.
I don't know if he bought the Woolies flowers. What
I'm
flowers?
certain.
What flowers were the Woolies?
I am so sure. How much were the roses? Let's start there. Was it even roses?
Londie,
Yeah.
another thing that I saw on your Instagram, you have a beautiful relationship with your kids.
Oh, yes. I love my kids.
How is it to be a mother?
Sure. So being a mom is tough, guys, because you can't really tap out of it. It's like a full-time job, 24/7. You know, on my birthday, the night before my birthday, my daughter got sick. I had to go to the emergency room, but I was like in good faith that, okay, she'd be fine the next day, you know what I'm saying? So they did x-rays, but then I was on my way to the launch, my birthday celebration. And they were like, oh, the hands are back and it doesn't look good. You need to. Like, immediately, I had to, you know? So it's a full-time thing. You can't decide when to tap out. So for me, it's sad when you have partners that are supposed to be with you through that journey. And now you left alone, you know, to... It's sad. And there's so many single parents here in South Africa. So for me, being a mom is like it's a serious gig. It's beyond being a musician. It's like at the top. Even when you check my gram, like it's part of my bio. Like I'm a mom before anything else. I'm a mom. Yeah. So my kids mean everything to me.
What are your kids' names?
My son is Uminati, which means God is with us. And then my daughter is Bomigazi. Her name means life, but in like a woman type of form, Gazi. It's like she is life.
Do you feel being a mother has changed you, like your perspective on life in general?
It has, because when you don't have kids, it's like I'm just type of thing. Yimi, you know. When you have kids, you have kids. Also, you have to look proper for the kids. You have to, whatever you do, will come back to the kids.
Most definitely.
So whichever journey, in your work journey, whatever it may be, you always need to think ukuthi ngumzali at the end of the day. And there are people that are looking at me. There are people that I brought to this earth that I still need to motivate one day or tell them, ukuthi, this is the part that you need to. And imagine, if you're not doing the right thing, then they're going to be like, oh, but you know what I'm saying? So there's also that. So yeah, being a mom has definitely changed the way I look at life in general.
It's beautiful. What is Londie up to now? Besides obviously the braids that we discussed, what are the future plans? What are we doing? Are we dropping an album? Are we dropping a EP?
Album is too hectic.
You should be acting. Why?
Oh, I hate acting. Oh my God.
You acted before?
First of all, you're on set for hours just to do a 2-minute scene. No. When you're an artist, you rock up at the club, you do a 30-minute set, you get paid more than the actress gets paid.
I don't know how much actors.
Abapatalwa labo.
For real?
Whoa.
For what show was that? What show was Londie on? Was she acting? What show was that? Come on, guys.
You're supposed to do your research. You're supposed to do... Abapatalwa.
Huh?
No, that's not an acting gig.
Where was she acting?
Leave it alone. Leave it alone, child.
So they don't pay good.
I might need them in future, so please don't make me fight with my
How
people.
much do they pay?
I'm not talking about myself.
Oh.
Obviously, I got like a bigger budget because I was already like...
Okay. But how much generally, how much like an actor that's beginning, how much do they generally get paid? Not yours, but just in general, how much do actors get paid?
I don't know, but they don't get paid. Shem, I've heard sometimes 50,000 for a whole season.
50,000 for a whole season.
Yeah, but you know, performances. How
exactly,
much do you get?
And how long are you shooting though? Like a whole...
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
You're shooting for my 3 months, 4 months, maybe even 6.
Is this for
and you're on set for my 6 hours.
That's crazy.
And you're waiting for like a 2 minutes.
Is this for a show that's like on TV, like a...
I wouldn't know. Oh, please don't trap me.
You got trust issues,
But those
man.
people don't get paid. I would never date an actor. Yo.
Hey, when there's so many people off the list, eh? Yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot.
They
I
hurt
told
man.
you, there is a fighting contender.
Right.
And he's
Shut
not
up.
an actor.
What does he do?
Huh?
What does he do? The content?
No, but bekumele ulalela ngizitshela criteria.
Yeah.
Somaqhuzu.
So he's obviously...
Kumele check somaqhuzu.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's
somewhere.
obviously a big boss, you know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't say he's my man.
Yeah, but I'm saying... we talk
Now
about the candidate.
now we
Yeah.
have to talk about it.
No, I'm just obviously like a big boss.
Why do we always have to make these men trend? Yo.
How? What you mean? Like what?
You know what
to
I'm
make you
saying?
think? You told me that you're never gonna post a guy no more on social media because...
Unless if I get married again, which I will.
Okay. So you still want to get married again?
Of course.
Okay.
My kids need a dad. Stepdad. Amazing.
I think you will get married again.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through, Londie.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being so honest.
The first one was actually so emotional. This time around, I think I'm at a better space in my life.
I can see that. And I can feel your energy. You're in a better space. And it's beautiful to see you in a good light. I think maybe is the things that maybe what you're doing right now with your company makes got you in a better light. Yeah,
because when you're down, you get discouraged. It's like you're never going to get back up.
Nah, you will, man. Life is ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? We unfortunately can't escape the downs.
True.
Life comes with that, you know?
Yeah, but it's worse when you're like in the public eye because your downs feel like you are
and
deep
everyone is
in
watching
hell.
your downs.
Yeah, exactly. So when you need to get up 10 and there's also that pressure. So I had my time with it and I'm happy I did.
Actually, before you leave, what advice would you give a young kid that's like watching Londie? It's like, oh, that's my role model, but I want to get in the industry. What would you tell them about the industry?
The industry has a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You need to live up to a lot of standards that you might not even be at the time where you enter the industry, which is why you find I'm fake. But angiko fake it till you make it. So what I'm trying to say is never let the pressure of the industry get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Never overspend than what you have in your bank account.
Mm-hmm. Save. Mm-hmm.
Save. And ungabhayiziswa amadoda ngoba ufuna ukugqoka i-design.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Londie London. Thank you for coming out once again. L-TIDO Podcast, Londie London, we out.